Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mehak and I love creating intuitive tarot readings to guide you on your journey of life and just provide some inspiration and guidance whenever you need it. So for today's reading, the theme is advice that you didn't know you needed. So if you've been feeling kind of lost or stuck in life or you're confused about a particular situation, then this is just going to be some random advice brought to you from the universe through these tarot cards. And to get started with the reading, you have three piles in front of you here. So I want you to use your intuition to pick one of these three piles, and maybe that will have some messages for you. So the first pile is symbolized by this little leaf charm, or if you prefer the number 1, then you can choose this. This is the second pile, that is pile number 2, and the symbol is this rose flower. And the third pile is symbolized by this symbol, which is the anchor. So take a moment if you need it to select which pile draws you in the most, and then you can use the timestamps in the description box below this video to jump ahead and get your reading and listen to the advice that the cards have for you. Hi Group 1, if you picked the first pile of cards or you picked this symbol of the leaf, then this is your reading. Let's see what advice the cards want to give you. So you got the 4 of Swords, you also got the 7 of Wands, and you got the Knight of Wands. So immediately from these cards, what I can see is this energy of independence and really honoring your own self. So I feel like maybe you've been neglecting yourself these past few months or weeks, and you've been really drained out and tired. So you're in this space of taking some rest and withdrawing from the world. You feel like you lack the energy to make decisions for yourself, or you lack the energy to interact with others. Maybe things are really stressing you out or draining you, and you've lost interest in your life basically. So this can of course be a really difficult situation to be in. You might be feeling really unmotivated and like you're just going through the motions in life, and that is really no way to live, because as long as we're alive, it's good to feel good about it and to try and make the most of this gift that is life that we've been given, right? So I think the cards are advising you to really focus on some self-care at this time. By self-care, I don't mean like the social media kind of self-care in which you need to go and buy fancy things or spend a lot of money on some experiences and all that. What I'm talking about is really honoring your own needs, getting in touch with what it is that you really want, what it is that you've been feeling, and why you've been feeling this way, right? It's a good idea to do some soul searching, to reconnect with what really matters to you and honor that. If you're in a job that is not fulfilling you, then try and talk to your manager or to other people and try and see how things can improve, what can be done to change the situation, to make it something that is more fulfilling and satisfying for you. The same goes for relationships. It's so important to communicate your needs and to make sure that your partner is honoring those. So this card is really about getting in touch with your inner needs and to express them to others around you so that you can really shine and that you feel seen and heard in all the best ways. With this card here, the Knight of Wands, this could be an encouragement to go on some sort of adventure, even if it's just a little day trip to some place which you've been wanting to go to, or if it's some bigger like bucket list kind of trip that you've always been planning but never been on. This is sort of like a wake-up call to honor that adventurous spirit within you. Don't let it die out and don't ignore it. If you're feeling the call to go traveling or to go exploring some certain dream of yours, then this is a great time to do so. Of course, I'm not telling you to just pick up and leave. You have to plan it through. You have to make some calculated decisions, and then you can make your dream a reality, whatever it is. So basically, The advice for you is that it's really time to focus on yourself, to pay attention to your own needs. I feel like you've been a very giving person. Maybe that's your personality, and you're always thinking about others and looking out for others' needs. But it is time to turn all that attention to yourself, to honor yourself and your journey, and give yourself what it is that you need. A little bit of self indulgence is always good, and that is what these cards are encouraging you to do. There is a lot of like fiery energy in these cards, in the sense that it's all about creativity and motivation and going after what you want. But at the same time, I think emotions are just as important. So try and work through your emotions. Learn to really express your emotions and process them. Don't just stuff them away or repress them, as we tend to get into the habit of doing. You need to accept that whatever you feel, it's valid, and you should feel that safety in any relationship to express what you're feeling. So, whether it's in your personal life or in your professional life, if there's any sort of negative feelings that you're experiencing, then it's important to bring these to the fore, discuss them with the relevant people so that you can work through them in a healthy way. Now, let's look at your oracle cards. So you got this card which says held, and it says, may you feel the ocean's caress. So this could be an indication to maybe spend time next to any water bodies that you may have close to you. So if there's some kind of beach or a riverside or lake shore near where you live, where you can go and spend a few minutes just being at peace and connecting with yourself, then that would be very healing for you. If not, then whatever it is that makes you feel peaceful inside and calms you down, this is an indication to take some time out to do those things. It's so important to disconnect, to put away our phones and everything else that demands our time, and just take a little bit of space for ourselves so that we can nurture that relationship that is so important. In fact, I think there's a quote that says that the most important relationship in our lives is with ourselves, and this reading is really telling you to honor that relationship and nurture it so that you can get back to feeling like yourself and full of life and vibrancy. Along with that, you also got this card which says Ruby, and it says rejuvenate your body. So, again, this is a call to action to pay attention to your physical, emotional, mental health in all aspects. If you need to see the doctor for any reasons, then please don't put off those appointments. Take care of your physical self, because that is the only way that you can always be there for others and you can meet all the responsibilities that you might have in life. So basically, this is a time to indulge in self care, take some time out, really prioritize your own needs, and take some space for yourself, because it is much needed for you to feel your best and do your best. Now, let's get some affirmations for you. So, your first affirmation is I have the power to make a difference in the world. Okay, with affirmations, they're basically words of power that you can say out loud to yourself or repeat to yourself internally, just to change your mindset and to make it an empowered way of thinking rather than be stuck in any negative thought patterns, right? So practice saying this out loud and remember that you do have the power, but in order to wield that power, you have to take care of yourself, you have to nurture yourself and put yourself first whenever needed. Your second affirmation is I choose to see my life through a lens of gratitude. So I'm sure by now it really sounds like a cliche, because we've heard so much online about the transformative power of being grateful and having a gratitude practice. But it really works and it's so powerful. So, remind yourself of all the blessings in your life every single day, and that really helps in aligning your mindset to a more positive way of thinking, and it fills you with motivation and inspiration to keep going and to take care of everything that life has blessed you with. Your third affirmation is today is a sacred gift from life. So that goes well with the second affirmation about gratitude, and also it ties in with your entire reading about how you need to honor your life and make the most of it. So, even though we do go through phases of feeling so drained out and exhausted that we really lost interest in life, you need to recognize that life is a gift and you are here, and no matter what you're going through, you have the power to make it right, and you just have to make that commitment and keep going forward. I am wishing you so much luck with that. Please practice saying these three affirmations whenever you can, and I hope that makes a difference to you. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and if yes, please do share it with someone who you think might like it too. And don't forget to give a thumbs up to this video because that really helps me. Wishing you so much love and light, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi group 2, if you picked the second pile of cards or this symbol of the rose, then this is your reading. Let's see what advice the cards have for you. So you got the Three of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. So group 2, I feel like you have been in some sort of painful and disappointing situation that's left you feeling very disillusioned with life, and you're confused, you feel stuck. I'm so sorry that you're going through this situation if you are, but you need to know that there is hope ahead and your dreams are going to be fulfilled. We all go through ups and downs in life, and this is a message of healing coming your way. Basically, you need to make some bold decisions to make your way out of this space of heartbreak and pain. You need to stop being influenced by others so much and instead tune in to your own intuition and make the decision that you feel is right for you, right? A lot of times, making decisions can feel so overwhelming that we just want others to take the reign on our own life, but that is really not the way to go. You have to realize that you have the strength, the courage, the power to make your way forward, no matter what it is that is blocking you, that has hindered you, and that has caused you so much pain. With the Ten of Pentacles here, this is a card of family and a lot of material abundance. So you need to realize that there are people around you who can be of help to you. You are not alone in this situation of feeling so sad and rejected, right? Don't be afraid to reach out to your family, whether it's your actual biological family or whether it's your soul family, which is, you know, your friends and other people you love who are always there for you. No matter what it is that you're going through, there are people there who are willing to help you out of it and step back into your journey towards your goals, whatever it is that you want to acquire. A lot of times, heartbreak is really isolating because we feel like we don't want to share this deep and raw experience with other people, or we often don't want to burden others with what it is that we are going through. But you have to realize that, you know, when you share things, it lightens your load and it can help you process things so much better. So basically, the advice from the cards is that you need to connect more with others. Don't be in this situation of being so isolated. Reach out and ask for help, and you will be given it. You need to remind yourself that this is just a temporary setback on the road of life. I know it hurts and it might be really difficult, but you're stronger than that and you'll get through it. Just don't be stuck in indecision for too long. And you might have heard of this poem. I can't remember it exactly right now, but it's something along the lines of, oh, I can't take a leap of faith because, you know, what if I fall? But instead, you have to program your mind to think that what if you fly, right? So if there is a decision that you've been hesitating on, please don't hesitate any further. You have everything you need to make the decision and to step forward and to take a leap of faith. And you have so many people around you who are there to support you, to help you, and to get you back on your feet after this painful situation that may have brought you down. Let's see what your oracle cards have to say. You got present, and it says, may you sense each shiver of the surf. So again, this is advice to really live in the present moment and to go day by day. You don't need to plan your whole life ahead right now. You don't need to focus on the past so much. What has happened, and you can't do anything to change it. What you can do is live in the moment, live in the now, and take the decisions that you've been thinking about. At some point, you have to stop thinking, you have to stop analyzing things, and just go ahead with what feels right. Trust yourself and trust your intuition. Also, be present to the people around you who are there to care for you. uh, be open, be honest. It's okay to confide in others, to let them know your true feelings, and to let them know that you're not doing well if you're not, because that way people can be there for you and can give you the care and nurturing that you need. So just be present and practice living in the day. Don't think too far ahead in the future. Don't focus on the past. And just remember that things have happened the way they are supposed to. You cannot change it. So the only way forward is acceptance and taking life day by day. You also got this card that says improve your vision. So again, this is connected to the card we got that says present. So, focus on the present moment. Oftentimes, when we look back at the past, we feel like things are better than they actually were. So, don't do that. Just look at everything with a very clear sense and know that, things have happened. You have to accept them. And the only way forward is forward, right? Now let's get some affirmations for you. So your first affirmation is, I carry love and kindness in my heart. So again, if you've been through some difficult situation and you're full of hurt and bitterness and anger, then you have to let that go, because those negative feelings, they impact you more than anyone else. And it's really not healthy to hang on to such emotions and to grudges. So you have to remind yourself that you are a loving and kind person, and that your heart is full of love and kindness, despite what life may have given to you, right? Despite all the challenges and pain, you are still full of love and kindness, and remind yourself of that. Practice saying this affirmation to yourself as much as you can, and that is going to give you a sense of peace and positivity. So, I carry love and kindness in my heart. Your second affirmation is, I do not have to prove myself to anyone. Remind yourself that this is your life. You can make the decisions that are right for you. You don't need anyone else to sign off on them or accept them. Of course, you can share with those you're close to, but ultimately, you can make your own decisions, and practice saying this to yourself. I do not have to prove myself to anyone. So that will give you the courage to make the decisions that are right for you. And lastly, your third affirmation is, creative energy surges through me and leads me to new and brilliant ideas. So, again, honor your creativity. That can be a really powerful source of healing and moving forward. So, when you feel these negative emotions, or you find yourself ruminating about the past and fixating on these difficult experiences that you may have been through, channel that through some creative way. Maybe if you like dancing, or if you like sports, or music. If you like writing things, then write it all down. Don't let your emotions just take control of you. Process them and let them out in some form. So in that way you can be creative, and that can also lead you to new ideas and inspire you to pursue new things, which can ultimately improve your life, right? So I hope you have enjoyed this reading, and if yes, then please give this video a thumbs up. It helps me so much. I would also appreciate it if you could share this video with someone who you think might appreciate it. And I'm wishing you so much love and light. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi Group 3, if you picked the third pile of cards or this symbol of the anchor, then this is your reading. Let's see what the tarot cards have for you. So you got the Nine of Swords. You have the Knight of Pentacles. And you have the Knight of Swords. So what I'm getting is Group 3, that you are really overthinking things, and you've been in the space of having a lot of anxiety that's maybe even keeping you up at night. You are really thinking so much, maybe about the past or about the future, but from these cards I feel like it's more about the future, like you're fixating on what is going to happen, how are things going to work out, how are you ever going to achieve the success that you're dreaming of, or get to the goals that you set for yourself, and you're really letting all of that overwhelm you. So what the cards are advising you is to remind yourself that you have come such a long way, and the path forward can be a long one, right? The path towards achieving our goals can be a long one, and you need to have that patience. uh, just overthinking and fixating on how things are going to work out doesn't help. It just fills you with all this negativity, and it's not really productive. It doesn't add anything to your journey, it doesn't speed things up. If you're feeling frustrated and stressed out, you need to know that you are on the right path. You got these two cards, which are the Knight cards, and these are both about movement. So the Knight of Swords is a very fast moving card, while the Knight of Pentacles is much more slower moving. And what this is reminding me of is that old story that we all know of about slow and steady wins the race, right? So this is advising you to never compare yourself with others and their journey. Your journey is your own. So sometimes people really race forward and achieve the goals that they've set. You might see others who have so much more success than you do, and you might feel like you deserve it too, and you're not getting what you deserve, even though you're putting in the hard work. But you have to know that this is your path, and okay, maybe it's going to take you a little longer. Maybe you feel like you're progressing slowly and that you're stuck, but you're not stuck, right? You are moving forward, because maybe you're a Knight of Pentacles, which is a much slower card. And when we move slower, we have time to appreciate our surroundings. We pay attention to the environment around us, take in the view. We kind of take the scenic route, right? So there's nothing wrong with that, and it can in fact be more enjoyable. So just honor yourself and your journey. This is a moment of trying to let go of those anxieties that are keeping you up. Have some faith, cultivate some faith in your own journey and your own process. I know that it can feel very frustrating if you feel behind in life, or you have all these anxieties, maybe even about money and finances and all of that. But you just have to keep the faith, and you have to keep doing what you're doing. Take incremental steps every single day. So instead of focusing on the anxieties, channel that into taking some inspired action. For example, if you're looking for a job, okay, maybe you've sent a lot of applications in, but try some new approach to it, perhaps, right? Maybe you could reach out directly to some companies that you're interested to work with, and even if they don't have openings, like, reach out to them and send in your CV, and something might come of that, right? So take a different approach. Whenever you feel this anxiety cropping up, or late at night when you're trying to sleep and you just can't and your mind feels so overwhelmed, do something that is going to address your worries. Let's see what your oracle cards have to say. You got compassion. May you tend to the suffering. So this, I think, is telling you to have some self-compassion, because most of us are really good at having compassion for other people, but we tend to be really mean to ourselves. And this card is reminding you to stop that right now. I want you to really pay attention to your self-talk. If you're always berating yourself, if you're always putting yourself down, thinking of yourself as a failure or as someone who's not worthy of success, you need to have some compassion for your own journey, for the struggles that you faced, and to really appreciate everything that you have done, everything that has gone right so far, right? So try and practice some compassion for yourself. Don't put yourself down, because you have to be your own best friend. You have to be your own cheerleader. And that is the only way that you're going to rush forward towards achieving what it is that you want, and of making sure that your future is secure. You also got this card that says create a balanced life. So again, this is advising you to not fixate so much on the future and instead be in the present. Create a balanced life every single day. So put in the work, but take care of yourself, take care of those around you who you love, and pay attention to your body, your mind, your soul. Do the things that are going to bring you joy, that are going to bring some balance into your life. So don't spend all your time, for example, doom scrolling on social media, or don't spend all your time just freaking out about what's going to happen in the future, and instead refocus your mind into the present moment and really practice living. Do some things that are going to make you happy, fill you with joy, and bring you some peace of mind, right? If you need to talk to a professional, then please go ahead and do that. You don't need to live in this space of having insomnia, of being so anxious and so worried about things. Just take a breather and gather your energies and focus them towards creating a balanced life, so that you can have some compassion for yourself and that you can proceed further in your journey a little bit every single day. Now let's get some affirmations for you. So you got, I'm strong, capable, and resilient in all that I do. I think this goes so well with the reading we've had so far, in that you have to remind yourself of your strengths and the fact that you are doing your best. You are so strong and resilient for making it this far, and you're going to continue being strong no matter what challenges may come your way. Let's get some more affirmations. So your second affirmation is, I radiate confidence, grace, and poise in every situation I encounter. So again, this is about empowering yourself and reminding yourself that you are confident and graceful and so poised in every situation. So practice saying this line to yourself as much as you can, and soon you'll see that it starts reflecting in your behavior too. And that is going to change your energy, and then you will be able to attract in everything that you desire and secure your future. Lastly, you also got, I am a warrior, brave and resilient in the face of challenges. Wow, I think all these affirmations are so powerful and they go so well with your reading. So remind yourself again that you're a warrior, that no matter what happens, you have the power to keep going forward, and that you are going to obliterate any challenges that come your way. So practice saying this to yourself too. I am a warrior, brave and resilient in the face of challenges. And of course you are, because you got these two knight cards. Knights are definitely warriors, and they have the strength and courage to keep going forward no matter what. And that is you, group 3. So remind yourself of that every single day. Practice saying these affirmations, and have compassion for yourself. And I'm sure things are going to work out beautifully in divine timing. If you liked this reading, please give it a thumbs up. That would really help me out. Please also share this video with anyone who you think might appreciate it. I'm wishing you so much love and light, and I'll see you next time. Bye.